story 11. Let's see what we have to do. We need to rescue Lapino, find Zenobia, reject Lapino's plan, and don't trust Zenobia. Rescue
Renato
Lapino.
finally realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause, and maybe Renato could use that somehow. Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being a rebel spy. And that he had a clever plan. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
Man, this game takes a long time to load. This is on a PlayStation Pro, which supposedly, it does. It loads a little faster, but man.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
Huzzah. Let's get out of here.
That was odd.
Ooh,
Renato
that's
had
really
been
good experience.
At this exact place,
right there.
at this exact time.
This
This
there's
time,
a well over here.
there were so many more
Go down.
Ravens.
Yep. I really don't need any chests. Like, all that gives me is health at this point. So if you see me skipping chests, that's why.
So, who's your next of kin? Just wondering. Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners.
Where do I want to go?
Even top spies like Lapino. Well, unless he really was a traitor.
I doubt there's a
obviously.
fight in there.
Then
Oh,
they'd
let's
probably
try
pin
it.
a medal on his chest.
I've been skipping it so long. If there's a fight, it's worth going in. Chest, not so much. No fight. See, watch. Health. Bah. Give me experience up. Get them all. Thought that hit me. It's Lapino.
Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards.
Like, I like this game. I kind of wish that the characters
thought
in
you were
this
in danger.
looked more
I
like
am. The
the
Ravens are
characters
coming.
that are on these
It's a
cards
prison
here,
thing.
or in the book.
White House, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal.
They look a little
They're
too
very
human.
reasonable
Like,
people, actually, for
when you
reasons.
see Zenobia, she's
Now,
all
I got a brilliant
tall
plan
and
to
lanky, and I
kidnap
think I'd
Zenobia.
rather prefer
We
them looking like,
capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows.
I don't know,
And that's the whole
animals
war right there.
more than
Easy
human.
peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's
Got a good
greatest
story,
general,
though.
who happened to also be a
What do
deadly
we got?
sorcerer. And
Next up is find
his only
Zenobia.
daughter.
That's our
That
ticket
would
right
be
there.
worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And
Let's
he
get
felt
this.
sure
No.
she had one for him. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power. Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best
I
friend.
can skip that. We don't need to watch that at all. How you doing, Rum? He must be good. Ba-da-da-da.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency.
Get to it.
Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the
Nothing
mercy of the
to it but to
interrogators.
do it.
Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Here comes the fight.
Why was Lapino urging him to capture Zenobia?
Down the well.
Obviously, it was a trap. But you never knew how Lapino thought. Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lapino wanted. Yeah, there must be some way to play on that, Renato thought.
Oh, God. You got me and I didn't die. Come on, mofo. Maybe I should have grabbed that health.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese.
Nope, I gotta
a net,
reject
setting
Lapino's
the
plan.
fanfare a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
No time for harebrained schemes, Lapino.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sure you know better.
Damn, skip him with it. Yeah, there are enemies down here. Why am I stuck? What? Oh no. Phew. I don't use the sword over any other because I don't even use powers unless I need help like this. I don't really need health. That's it. I mean, I needed health, but I don't need health. I don't think I'm gonna die. When I die, it's usually to the eyeball things because I'm too impatient. Booyah. What was that? Oh.
Renato
Keep
slinked
going.
through Zenobia's ship, making no sound.
Combo breaker!
Guards. Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up on her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She became smoke. And he noticed he had a blade to his throat. Stay a while. Heard a familiar voice. Did you?
Yep.
No, I just wanted some
Yeah.
privacy. Renato
Next
said.
up.
Renato knew
What do we
she
do?
still
What do we
had
do?
feelings for
Don't
him.
trust Zenobia.
Maybe he could just cut to the chase. But was the timing right for that?
Chat. How do you pick? Man, I don't like this. You don't trust her. Don't trust the Zenobia. Let's see. He could show her proof of her father's madness, and he did as they witnessed the slaughter of innocent civilians by the Empire. This is it, but I don't think... Oh, snap. Do I already have this ending? No, I don't. What? I got a feeling this isn't going to work out the way I want. Because if you got exclamation point like that, that's usually what you need to go for, because you have not taken that path yet. But that does not make sense to the path I'm going on. But
Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? Had he told her why?
let's skip. Maybe there's another choice along the line somewhere, and it's just not registering that one. I'm using let's see, I did a search, and I ended up settling on Camzilla's mom.com, and they have a story by story, because there's so many friggin' stories
The
that
scientists
you
at
have
the
to go
observatory
through.
have
I
resurrected
think I've
one of
already
his
played through the game
victims.
17 times, and I still got
He's not
like
exactly alive,
13 or
but he
14
can
more
talk,
times to play
and he
through.
can't lie.
It's kind of ridiculous.
You took a big risk. You know, I could just...
So I really don't want to play through any more than I have to. It's got a great story to it, but this is just crazy. Like, I usually don't go for platinums. Like, if I really, really like a game, I'll go for the platinum, which I'm kind of doing with this one, but it's kind of tedious. And I really like the game, but now I'm just like, blah. But I'm kind of too far just to stop. Like, you know what I mean? I was gonna say, it looks like a fight stage. Ah, you son of a gun. Ah.
She caught up with him. Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing?
Sure. School's canceled today, so today is daddy daycare.
Renato had been searching for a way to save the rebellion. Lapino wanted to capture and interrogate Zenobia. But if he could show her proof of her father's madness, maybe she would join the rebellion.
Oh, these always mess me up.
The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
That's probably the best I've ever got through that. Pretty. You like that effect. Where do I go? Gotcha. Right there. On that platform's where I needed to go.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared around, shocked. The scientists take me to your council, she said, shaken. I have things to tell them. It was what Renato had gambled on. The Zenobia would turn against her father once she knew his madness. But the rebel base was secret.
Ooh.
Could he really risk taking the Emperor's daughter there?
I wonder if regardless of what I
she
picked
did
on the
love
last one. Oh, maybe. Don't trust her. That's it. That's my
Renato
choice.
reached Lapino by far speaker Toad.
No, we should take her to the base,
Insisted Lapino. No, I don't trust her. Nobody changes sides that fast, said Renato.
I better go to the base.
I better go
Let
to
them
the
know you got
base.
her.
Hey, we skip. Skippity skip skip skip. Skippity skip. Hey, Roman. Roman! My kid just is not listening to me. We're going to the dentist. Aha! That got you. I'm gonna go to the dentist. Oh,
Zenobia
okay.
was still shaking as they got out.
You did get me.
I didn't know, she said.
Get me.
The Ravens kept it secret. At first they sacrificed prisoners, then villages near the frontier, and then an orphanage. Kittens and puppies. Sometimes.
Oh, skip. Let's go. Ah, there's a fight this way. We don't have to go this way, but let's get our experience. Oh, wrong one.
You shall not pass.
Really? What a horrible little icon I have. It's from, I thought it was cool. Now that I look at it, I don't like it. I'll go back to my little thug. What's down here? Is there a platform or something, or is it just, huh? Probably just goes to a frickin' treasure chest. There's the platform. Ooh, fight. Usually I don't really get surprised on here anymore. Baby fight.
Zenobia came up as he massaged his sore arm.
Her eyes were wet.
He's been saying strange things. He asked me to do experiments. And some were wrong.
They are banished, right?
Said Renato.
Gone forever.
Here an eagle.
Renato felt ready to take on new powers.
Nice. There is, are we in the mountains? I think we're in the mountains. There is a icicle that will get you stuck and you have to reset your game. And I was looking for fixes for it on like YouTube. And there was somebody that said it was a game breaking bug. It's not game breaking. Just don't destroy these. It's coming up. It's like on one of the, oh, I'll show you exactly where it's at. Thought it was there, but we're not to it yet. Because right before you win the match.
Renato wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's
It's right
dark
here.
secrets,
This is
he was regretting his suspicion.
Yep, right at one of these will get you stuck. Oh, my PlayStation just slowed down tremendously. Hey, we can level up here. What do we want? Health, combat. Let's do combat. Just get through this game faster. What's that? Getting stronger. Kick and throw distances are increased. Sure, why not?
They came up on an empty shack. He gestured her in. Where's the base? She asked, confused. I thought we could talk a bit first.
Oh, you think I'm playing you? She was furious. I'm betraying my father who picked me out of an alley, and you think I'm playing you?
She lashed out. Her claws sliced fire into his face. Energy boiled in her other paw. But before she could kill him, he slashed his sword into her heart. She
I went from
staggered.
freaking
I could have loved you.
0 to 60.
You son of a bitch. And then she died.
Oh.
Renato stood there for hours, unable to move. Finally, a ship landed near him. Lapino had brought the Farfarer.
Skip. Nope.
On board the Farfarer, Lapino couldn't stop grinning. I can't believe you actually killed her. Why didn't I trust her? Renato said. All he could feel was emptiness.
You killed the Emperor's daughter.
You might want to run for it. If you care whether you live or die, that is. Since Renato didn't, he grabbed the wheel, and he sailed for the Imperial fleet.
For the 20th time.
Renato had never felt worse. Zenobia had listened to him. He had trusted him. She had opened her eyes to her father's evil. Done everything he had hoped for. He had taken her to a dirty shack. Was he so used to lying that he couldn't trust even the girl he had always loved?
Where am I? I'm fighting the fleet once again. There you go. Come at me. Oh, bro. Isn't that what you're supposed to say? Come at me, bro. Bro. What? Did you say bruh? Fight!
He could see the rebels reeling back as he plunged into the ranks of the Ravens. He'd had to kill the girl he loved. But he'd also blown the biggest opportunity they could have had to turn the Emperor's daughter against him. Oh, Renato could only laugh miserably. He was taking crazy chances now, swinging wildly. He expected the Ravens to take him at any moment, but they were running in fear. No one wants to fight a man who doesn't care if he lives.
Yeah.
No one wants to fight a hero.
Fast as fast can be, you'll never catch me! Say what? I am not Dusty Crabhopper.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Again. This time, he'd make an end of it. He'd screwed up last time, but he had a good feeling about this time.
Yeah? I see. Crop Hopper 7. He is great. This is it.
He was exhausted.
End of the story.
Could barely think.
So where
He
we have a
wanted to
bad
stop
ending.
thinking.
Because there's only one
The
good
rebels
ending
were
that I've
already
really
finished,
found.
and he was the last.
30
The
minutes
Ravens were
per
coming for him
time.
personally now, in waves.
Hurts my soul a little
It
bit.
didn't matter. He was slick with his own blood, but it didn't matter. In the distance, he could see her, embraced by a halo of light, holding her hand out to him. Had she forgiven him?
Aww.
Would she take him to the halls of the Valiant? Then he felt steel in his belly, and his chest, and his back. And he lay down, and he couldn't see her anymore.
Bam! Story 11 done. Hey, thanks for watching. Joining right at the end of it. It's cool though. Well, they're gone. See ya. So, next up, what do we go? 13. Yay. Till next time. What do we say? Until next time, what, Roman? Yeah, no people. That's how it usually goes. What do we say? Thanks for watching? Say it louder. Louder. That was a lot better. All right. Thanks.